The Island Boys built their entire career on a short TikTok clip of them singing in a pool, but it all came crashing down when they became overly cocky and started flaunting their money,
Probably make more money than you.
marking a devastating end to their career. My name is Ryan, and we'll be looking at what happened to the Island Boys as controversies piled up and how their lives are ruined now. The Island Boys first came up in October 2021. The two brothers, Frankie and Alex Vanegas, better known as Kodiak Red and Fly Soldier, are 20-year-old twins from Florida with a look that is impossible to ignore. With their vertical dreadlocks that look like palm trees, diamond teeth, and tattoos covering nearly every inch of their skin, they uploaded a 15 clip of themselves freestyling "I'm an Island Boy" in a hot tub.
Cause I'm an island boy, and I've been trying to make. Oh, I'm an island boy. I'm a just island boy. I'm a just island boy. I'ma get key white going. You're gonna keep that gun. I'll be just staring at the sun. I'm just a fool gazing.
The video immediately went viral, earning millions of views online, not because the song was a masterpiece though, but because it was so bizarre. This was just the start for them. After this, their profile went viral, gaining a total of 340,000 subscribers on YouTube and over 7.8 million followers on TikTok. Suddenly, they were everywhere, and fans online started making their own parodies of the Island Boy TikTok.
Keep it like you really do, Ryan. You could be like down most son.
Cause I'm an island boy. I don't know where I was born. I feel a little weird.
At one point, they were claiming to make $1 million a month, moving into a massive mansion in Miami, and flashing stacks of cash on Instagram Live every single day.
We made over $1 million. Bro, we were making $40,000 a day. More than that. I'm not even playing with you.
Yeah.
60.
We was looking at the thing. It says
The top of it said you got $60,000 to do.
to make.
Then the next day we would do that. The next day another 60,000. We're like, man, what the fuck is this?
They also spent most of their money on their appearance just to get attention, spending a staggering $30,000 on their tattoos.
How much did you spend on all your tattoos? I spent around 30K, and I'm only 20. I'm turning 21 on July 16th, so yeah, I got tatted pretty fast.
And over 94 grand just on jewelry, which would be considered a fortune for a regular person.
All right, so far what I could tell in terms of their resale value of their jewelry, they're wearing $94,000 worth of jewelry. That would be the resale value.
Their extravagant lifestyle became their signature outlook on social media.
Are you guys the Island Boys?
Yeah, but we're paying for something real quick. How much was it?
Your total is $534.97.
Okay.
But as their fame grew, trouble arrived. In late 2021, the twins were seen promoting a project that aimed to create crypto opportunities and travel bookings, urging followers to participate. The project was described as having a potential 100x upside, promising big money.
Sheep Army, welcome with the Island Boys. Got a community of investors who are looking to change the world and help us. Bitcoin boys, get all-time highs real soon. 100K, all the way on. 100K.
This caught the attention of crypto experts who said they did all of this as a paid promotion, using their loyal fan base as bait to invest in an NFT that wouldn't perform well at all.
When celebrities are talking about products that they're endorsers of, they have to disclose that they are paid endorsers. I am an island boy myself. We are all island boys at the end of the day. If you're a big fan of these rappers, and you know, you want to look out for them. Maybe they don't know these rules.
And soon enough, something suspicious caught many viewers' eyes. Most of their tokens remained unlisted, meaning their coin had a high potential for a crypto rug pull. This near rug pull attempt only brought them more criticism, as people online began warning others, saying anyone buying anything from these two geniuses deserves to lose. And this is going to be an effing rug pull, like every other cryptocurrency. This even made them seem like illiterates who know nothing but are still famous, which was later evident as by early 2022, the fascination with them had turned into pure mockery. Although they tried to convert their viral moment into a legitimate music career by releasing a fully produced music video for Island Boy, The public reaction told a completely different story. People were seen making fun of their song, saying, "This type of hidden talent should absolutely remain hidden." And thank you, Island Boys, I was suffering from depression, but this taught me that there are things way worse in my life. The video was ratioed into oblivion, with over 275,000 dislikes compared to a pitiful number of likes. But despite receiving massive backlash, they didn't stop making songs. Instead, they doubled down, continuing to create content while chasing clout. However, this backfired on them badly, as their other songs also received massive numbers of dislikes, showing the public's dissatisfaction with them. And this escalated further when they performed at Club Live in Miami, one of the most prestigious venues in the city, where they were booed off the stage badly. The crowd wasn't vibing with them, as people were laughing at them saying, "This is what a reality check looks like." And when the world needed something to hate more than COVID, you boys stepped in. Respect. And it wasn't just random club goers, since celebrities were getting in on the joke. In a 2021 and Done special on Peacock, Kevin Hart and Snoop Dogg watched their viral clip, and Snoop Dogg literally held his head in his hands and made fun of them on camera.
I seen it with the gang slang. You ain't
Gang, they got to use that word. I'm speechless. Two goofballs in the pool.
You know why I'm not speechless?
Why?
Because I'm an island.
Even after receiving sheer criticism, instead of taking the L and laughing along, the twins tried to beef with Snoop Dogg and mocked him online.
You think he wants to knock you off?
Snoop is so gangster. I'll explain what happened. So Kevin Hart and
So you think Snoop's a bitch?
Bro, have you seen his weight? Have you seen how he is? He smokes weed all day. I just don't think he does much.
This was the first sign that they had completely lost touch with reality, as a massive storm of hatred poured in, and Snoop Dogg's fans went crazy on them, as people said, "These young dudes disrespectful as F." And they think that they are smart, they're loud, and make no sense. However, it seemed like the public outrage didn't matter to them. As 2022 went on, their behavior grew even more erratic. When they appeared on the Impulsive podcast with Logan Paul, a huge chance to repair their image. But instead of staying humble, they got into a heated argument with co-host George Janko over financial advice. When Janko suggested they save their money because viral fame doesn't last, Alex snapped and said something disrespectful on camera, something that nobody ever expected.
If God forbid it doesn't go in your guys' direction, for real, I think you guys take all of your jewelry assets and invest it in something. So you guys will never ever be broke again. So I don't think there's ever gonna be a broke situation.
Let me tell you something. George, stop talking. I don't need financial advice when I probably make more money than you.
But that was me being nice. It wasn't me being like an asshole.
They even stormed off the set, leaving everyone in the room, leaving the hosts and millions of people watching on YouTube confused and annoyed.
No, hold on. Hold on. Podcast. No, here, I'm moving for you. I was giving you nice advice, bro. I agree with that. Did I say anything mean?
However, even after making this blunder, instead of realizing their fault, they ended up doubling down and failed to take any responsibility.
About the Impulsive podcast, where you guys ended up walking off. So I wanted to ask you the question, like, do you guys regret walking off that podcast?
No, I wouldn't regret it. I went probably 5 times more viral than in that podcast than I probably would have if I just would have had like a regular sit down and talk. I don't know who George is. This guy's got to be like a new guy on the thing.
This was a clear example of how arrogant they became once the money came in, which ultimately backfired as their former manager, Dodie New, came forward to expose them, while revealing that they were impossible to work with, refused to pay people, and were blowing through their money at an alarming rate.
They owe me about like $150,000.
From what? Your percentage of the cameo money?
Yeah.
Is that the only money they're bringing in?
Mostly, maybe a little bit on TikTok.
He didn't stop there. He doubled down by revealing something secret about them that shocked everyone on the podcast.
I got in the room and they was in the bathroom, bro. And the door was like, I opened the door, bro, like both their pants are down.
All of this drama eventually took a toll on them, and they had to pay the price. At the start of 2023, the views started to dry up and the money started to run out. Realizing that their music wasn't going to pay the bills anymore, they turned to quick cash grabs and shock value. First, there was the army recruitment scandal, where they paid a cameo request from a recruiter to promote joining the military, even though it was a huge opportunity for them to show show patriotism and perform damage control, the video was cringeworthy and unprofessional.
Army recruiter giving out bonuses, paid vacation, and a free college, no money. Hey, invite me right now, Sergeant Thomas. I want to be in the Army. Invite me right now, Thomas. Hey, changing lives, I'm telling you right now, man. Hey, you an island boy, you get with Sergeant Thomas right now. He's helping people right now. He's doing the good, positive things, man, I'm telling you. Because he's a real honorary island boy. We love him, we support him all the way.
As a result, the US Army had to issue an official statement saying, "The Island Boys cameo was not reviewed, authorized, nor paid for by US Army Recruiting Command as an official marketing tool. We are investigating the situation and requiring the individual recruiter to remove the TikTok account as it is not authorized for official use at this time." The advertisements hurt the sentiments of thousands of people who dream of serving their country, and so the public response was harsh, with critics saying things like, someone in the US Army did a favor by telling kids not to join the army by making these guys sponsor them. However, it wasn't just the public who was upset. An ex-US Marine confronted Frankie about the ad, only to be badly disrespected by him, who was seen flexing his money.
I know you got money, you just don't have more money than me, bro. Relax.
I don't know, we can do a grand a lap.
Yes, well, yeah, kind of nothing. I spent that today at the designer stores, bro. I spent $5,000.
This made people even angrier, with many people saying, "I don't understand why this Marine would talk to such a childish boy to begin with. Much respect to the Marine." And it's like watching someone talk to a small child that drew all over himself and doesn't know how to interact with other humans yet. It was evident that they were doing all of this to try to stay relevant. And so, in a desperate attempt to maintain their fame and generate income, they started posting quote collaborative content on OnlyFans together. On top of that, a video of the two brothers kissing went viral, sparking absolute disgust across the internet. But they didn't stop at just kissing, as they went even further, posting explicit pornographic content online just for the sake of clout. Their incestuous relationship disgusted many people online, including the No Jumper podcast creator Adam22, who called them out on his videos.
I don't know. I was just seeing you guys making out on Instagram, and I just wanted to find out what the hell was going on. I'm looking at one of my friends who's sitting right here, and I'm trying to picture myself making out with him, and it just really sounds unappealing.
This didn't affect them at all, as they ended up doing it again on another of Aiden Ross's streams.
Hey, look at his eye. Look at his eye. Bro, stop. He into that shit. Now he humping the screen with kids. Right, bro. Fucking with him.
It was clear to everyone that this was their last-ditch attempt at holding on to their 15 minutes of fame, with comments reading anything to get back into relevance, and imagine their kids seeing this one day. However, this wasn't that podcast. They didn't even want to answer questions about their incestuous relationship, which became evident in another podcast in February 2024, when they almost got into a fight with the host after he pressed hard on the topic.
So what's going on with the shit that's with you two kissing each other and shit?
Bro, shut your ass up before I break this shit.
Dude, hey, yo, that ass, I would love to see you try that shit. Hey, I would love to see you try that shit. Who the fuck are you standing up in front of the
But despite all of the backlash, the rage baiting continued, as they were constantly getting involved in beef videos where they would fight to spark controversy. For example, in one video, they were seen getting into a heated exchange with Neon's friend Convi and getting slapped.
Bro, don't touch me, bro. You don't touch me on what, nigga? Bro, what? Oh my god! No! Hey, chill!
But it wasn't just a one-time thing either. They ended up creating a similar scenario with another clout seeker called Jack Doherty and got into a fight with him on camera.
The guy that's the CEO, he pays your bills. That's why you have it branded all over your fucking house. You have his merch. You don't even have your own merch. You're a fucking sellout. You're a bitch.
I own part of the company. I own part of the company. Sorry, appreciate the money I made off you guys. It was cool.
The worst came when these two were even seen beefing between themselves just to chase more clout online.
You don't like it because you're no target. You want to be just like me. You want to be just like me. Red, you want to do everything. Red, I made Island Boys. Follow the leader. Red, follow the leader. I made Island Boys. You made Island Boys. I'm the one that told you, let's get in the Airbnb.
I'm the one that. But I made Island Boys though. Mom's crib. I made Island Boys. Told you to change it up. I made Island Boys. I'm the one that.
However, after realizing that beefing with each other wouldn't work, they started beefing with more fellow celebrities for clout. In April 2025, they attended an influencer boxing event hosted by streamer Aiden Ross, where Kodiak Red was set to fight a guy named Oblivion. Even though it was supposed to be a normal fight, it turned into a verbal altercation where they disrespected each other badly on camera.
How you want to decide on me? I have a question. You said you would beat my ass?
Yeah, I said that. No, I think you're gonna eat my ass, bro.
Hey, yo, what the fuck? Hey, yo. Hey, get this nigga away from me. Hey,
You finna try to kiss me. You finna try to kiss me, huh?
You want that? You finna try to kiss me? You want that? You want that weird shit, huh? You want that? You want that weird shit? You want that? Hey, yo. I saw him kiss his brother.
You like that?
But the trash talk didn't help Frankie in the match, as he was badly demolished by Oblivion and ultimately beaten in the end.
Listen, I'm not no sucker. A fight is a fight. It is what it is. Got that, bro.
All right.
However, that's not the only celebrity fight Frankie participated in. In July 2025, he got into another heated exchange with comedian Charleston White, which escalated the situation. Even though Charleston White is not a good boxer and was a middle-aged comedian who is known for macing people, Frankie still couldn't manage to win against this guy.
He's giving up.
Ain't no timeout.
He's giving up. Ain't no timeout. Ain't no fucking timeout.
Ain't no timeout.
This made the internet explode with laughter, with people commenting, "This is how all beef should be settled," and "Nah, WTF, this gotta be the funniest stuff in the world right now, I'm effing crying." While the Island Boys were humiliating themselves online for cash, their real lives were spiraling out of control. The boys thought they were untouchable, and ended up committing serious offenses that no one would have expected, such as harassing a drive-thru worker by asking explicit questions about her body and making her feel uncomfortable.
Can I ask a question? Are you a virgin?
Here you go.
Are you a virgin?
Here you go.
However, it wasn't just that he harassed a woman. Another video resurfaced showing Frankie slapping a woman in the face on camera, which ultimately resulted in him getting permanently banned from Kick. And the worst came when they even argued with their neighbor, making a really uncomfortable situation on camera.
Get off the prop.
Sir, we're gonna do that back.
Get off the prop. Get off the prop.
I'm here alone by myself. I'm not scaring you, dude.
However, they didn't always manage to get away with this sort of immature behavior, as an old report shows that back in 2023, Frankie was arrested in South Florida for allegedly slapping his girlfriend and pushing her into a pool. Not only that, Frankie was also a tax evader, as he even received a ticket from the police for failing to pay his car's tax token.
Yeah, traffic citation. You must have got a ticket and not paid it, man.
When?
It says December.
Like this December?
I think so. I think it was this year, last year.
And on top of that, he had a serious criminal record too, since a police body cam video showed that he was arrested for reckless driving and talking inappropriately with a cop and creating a disgusting situation.
What?
You get a lot of girls? You get a lot of girls?
I don't talk to any girls now. I just work. I just work a lot. What thoughts were going through your head? Laughing at me? Excuse me, what? So you're gonna go to jail for the fake name and for the drive recklessly, and then I'm gonna do your report for what happened earlier.
Yeah, going to jail for no reason, bro.
And just when everyone thought he had learned his lesson the hard way, on January 15th, 2026, he proved he hadn't. He was arrested again, this time for speeding while under the influence of drugs.
Deputies say they pulled them over because they did not stop at this crosswalk when leaving this gas station. And inside their car, they say they found powdered fentanyl on a credit card that was in the console. There was a straw with fentanyl in it, and then in Olivia's bag, they say they found fentanyl pills.
By late 2025, the Island Boys had officially hit rock bottom and their mansion was gone. They became the official laughingstock of the internet as other YouTubers like KSI joined in to make fun of them for their disturbing behavior.
Wait, didn't they start kissing each other? Wait, yeah, I swear these Island Boys start moving mad. They did like an OnlyFans, but they were brothers, so they started doing stuff on there, and it leaked and it got, ugh.
While Frankie was arrested and serving jail time, his brother Fly Soldier is still making videos with Jack Doherty, producing the same attention-seeking content that they always did. Their financial situation is so bad now that even Jack Doherty made a video titled "The Island Boys Are Officially Broke," showing empathy for them.
I saw like viral clips all over the internet of the Island Boys. They're not paying the rent. They're like 15 days late on it. I had $3 grand. The rent's $5 grand. I might just give them $1 grand because it's all they deserve.
The engagement numbers speak for themselves. As of January 2026, their TikTok account received 0 followers for the entire month, while their YouTube videos, which once pulled millions, now struggle to gain even a few thousand subscribers per month. Their downfall became the dictionary definition of what not to do when you become famous. People saying they became rich from nothing and then did every wrong move possible to become broke. No financial responsibility or control, something everyone should learn not to do. The fact that the internet made them a thing in the first place is very telling. Talentless people getting a platform is wild. The story of the Island Boys is a harsh lesson that viral fame is a lottery ticket and not a career. And just like lottery ticket winners who go broke, Frankie and Alex spent their winnings on shallow luxuries instead of building a foundation. They misunderstood why they were famous, they thought they were talented, while the world thought they were a joke. They should have listened to George Janko when they had the chance, but now it's too late. If you like this video, you'll probably enjoy these next ones as well, and don't forget to subscribe.